Yo, what is up YouTube? I am here with another ketchup monster, and if you clicked on this, you're probably wondering, how do I get a secret? I just started. How do I get a secret? No matter how many gems I put in, I don't get the recipe I want. Well, I'm going to show you how to get every single secret in the game currently. Like you see, there is fluoraglaze, titanisk, soulron, Lunavox, Eclipse, glazodon, and fire dragon, kennolini. So this one is actually the necro version, but I can't obtain that because that was only during the Christmas event. So I can only show you these guys. I can only show you these guys. So first up, I'm actually going to show off the fluoraglaze evolution. So what you need from him is you actually just need everything into fire gems. Let me see. Bang, and then you need 10 stardust shards where I can actually show you where to actually get them. But let me just quickly show you. So the more you put in, the higher the chance you can get. So yeah, definitely put all your firestones into this. I can show you where to get firestones and stardust shards. Let's go. All right, on Neverland Island, this is where you can get the stardust shards from the Shade Knight boss. They spawn every 15 minutes, as you can see. Stardust shard right there. Yeah, so the bosses, if you don't know, they spawn every 15 minutes, so definitely check that out. Now for the fire gems, I believe I get my fire gems in the Tidelands. That's where I get my fire gems. I believe there's some other place you can get fire gems as well. I'm just currently blanking on that fact. But however, I know for sure for a fact that you can get fire gems from these guys, Shorefurs. It would be pretty tough, but I do recommend using the codes so that you actually get an edge if you're just starting, so that you can actually have a ton of strong monsters. However, let's see. On to the next secret. We have glazodon frost. Now for glazodon frost, you actually need a glazodon. If you don't know what that is, let me go ahead and show you right now. The glazodon frost is the only monster, or the only boss monster in the game that has a chance of spawning either or. So it's either the Mount Tusk or the glazodon frost. I will show you where they spawn in just a second, but however, the recipe is 3 ice gems, like this is the bare minimum, and 1 water gem. This is the bare minimum. Now if you want this percentage higher, you add the rest into ice gems, and there you go, you have the higher percentage. Now I just showed you how to get stardust shards, but so you need 10 of these as well. Now let me go ahead and show you where to actually get the glazodon frost. Alright, so as you can see, Mount Tusk is the one who actually spawned. However, glazodon frost also has a chance of spawning here as well. Now if you don't know what here is, this is the Frost Isles Island. It is a pretty like starter island, so yeah, pretty easy. The next up on the list, let's see, it should be fire dragon kennolini. So if you don't know who this is, I actually can't re-buy him, I don't think, so I can just go ahead and show him off. The fire dragon kennolini is actually the fastest mount in the game, which is obviously this guy right here. He is the fastest mount in the game, so he is definitely a needed thing if you really want to pay to win. I guess I could just start gifting these. However, yeah, I definitely think you should get him. But to make him, you need at least 3 fire gems. Well, actually, you need 3 gems of each and 15 stardust clusters. Now, as far as I know, there are only 2 ways of getting stardust clusters. Oh, actually, that's a lie. There's 3 ways. So stardust clusters are, you can either buy them with Robux, you can buy them from the Spire shop, as you can see here. Yeah, right here. Or you can go ahead and head to Neverland, and it is a small percentage chance to drop. However, this is how I was able to farm my stardust to actually evolve the fire dragon. And the good thing about him is that he only has 1 evolution, so it's not a big chance to actually get him. So these guys over here actually drop stardust clusters. And the good thing about them as well is they also drop, I believe, ice gems. So if you needed a good ice gem spot, this is also a really good ice gem spot. Alright, next on the list is Titanisk. So let's go ahead and head back over here. Titanisk, if you don't know who he is, let me just go ahead and show you Titanisk. Oops. This is who Titanisk is. And if you're trying to find the evolution from him, you already know how good he is. So let me just go ahead and jump right into it. Titanisk, you need all grass gems and 10 bedrock bracers, as you can see here. Bam. And the more you put into grass gems, the higher the percentage. So yeah, and to get bedrock bracers, I can go ahead and show you right there. Alright, as you can see on Dunevale, he's currently not spawned at the moment because it is currently not one of the 15-minute marks. However, this is where he would usually spawn, and this is where you would kill him and you could get an egg and a potential drop of his bedrock bracers. So let's go ahead and show you the next one. Next one on the list is Eclipse Knight. Now, if you don't know who Eclipse Knight is, he used to be the meta. He was the, well, I'd like to say the strongest pet at the time until like the recent updates kind of started popping out. But let me go ahead and show you who Eclipse Knight is actually. There. And this is Eclipse Knight. This is my plus 10 Eclipse Knight. He might differ from yours because of the plus 10, but this is who Eclipse Knight is. And I've always been, you know, a Eclipse Knight glazer because I just like his fit. But let me go ahead and show you what Eclipse Knight, or how to actually create an Eclipse Knight. So as you can see, you need 10 Vitalium stones. You can actually obtain these by killing the Tidevex boss in the Tideland areas. Let me go ahead and see. You need 3 gems of each gem. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then I believe if you add everything into water gems, you can increase the percentage to 18.9. I believe this is the highest you can actually get it to. As you can see, adding grass to it only reduces it, adding fire to it reduces it, adding ice gems reduces it, and adding ground gems reduces it. Water gems is the only gems that actually increases the Eclipse Knight's percentage. So let me go ahead and show you where to actually get the Vitalium stones. Alright, on the Tidelands, this is where the Tidevex would usually spawn, and he's a pretty hard boss, so if you don't have the right team, you will probably get demolished by him. However, this is where you can get the Vitalium stones that you need. Now, on to the next, Lunavox. Now, if you don't know who Lunavox is, you probably haven't seen the meta team video, but he is definitely part of the meta at the moment because of his taunting ability and overall just HP and survivability. This is my Lunavox. So as you can see, crazy HP and stats. Obviously, if I added, let's say this, he would be at a 6.2 bill because of the equipment change. So let me go ahead and just show you how to actually create a Lunavox. Let's see. So you would need a Noctane, which you can actually obtain from one of the volcano eggs, the Valentine's King egg. Let me just go ahead and show you. So you can get it from this fire egg right here. This is a random find at the volcano. There's plenty of spots. I actually have a video on the spots themselves. Let me go ahead and show you. I believe it's the Valentine's King egg. This is where I actually got my A rank. So you also have a chance for the Noctane right here, and the Valentine's King egg is still a usable code, so definitely check out the Discord for the codes. Majority of them still work. The only ones that don't work are the Lunar New Year codes, so like Leodon and stuff like that. I believe, yeah, you can get them in the Crimson Core egg as well. I believe that is the only, those are the only eggs that you can actually obtain Noctane from, I believe. Yeah. So obviously, if you go over here for the Noctane evolution, you want to click Noctane, and it also needs 10 Vitalium stones, which is the Tidevex I just showed you. So for this one, you need 3. Actually, no, you don't even need 3. You need 1 of each. 1 of water, fire, and earth gem. Now, putting gems into either or doesn't really matter. Each of them both, like, they all give the same amount of, as you can see, percentage. Doesn't really matter what gems, whatever you put into it, as long as there is 1 of each, then you'll have a chance at actually creating a Lunavox. So let me go ahead and show you the next evolution that you can make, which is Soulron. If you don't know who Soulron, he is the best monster in the game at the moment, in my opinion. Let me just go ahead and show you his stats. This is the plus 10 with my personal gear on them, and this is his stats that I have for him. He's also a shiny plus 10, so you definitely need to take that into account with a 200 something EM multiplier. So with him, let me just go ahead and show him off. You would need 10 frost feather shards. If you don't know what that is actually the new boss that spawns on the new island, which is the Spirit Islands, I believe. So for Soulron, you actually need 1 gem of each in order to see the thing. You need to put the rest into earth gems. As you can see, once you put the rest into earth gems, this is mine. So to actually get the option, you need at least 10 earth gems, as you can see, to get the option of soulron. Now, the more you put in, the higher the percentage actually gets, and then at that point, it's just a luck-based chance. Let me just go ahead and show you where to get the frost feathers. Alright, so on Spirit Grove is what the island is called. This is where the frost worm will spawn. And if you're wondering what he actually looks like, this is what he actually looks like. Bang. This is the frost worm boss that actually spawns. And if you're wondering what kind of moves he does, he has the highest stunning abilities in the game. So he has frost breath and frost breath. So yeah, they're both really annoying and really annoying to fight with, but once you actually get him, he is part of the meta team as well. Now, I believe that will be all of the secrets. So if you enjoyed, or if future secrets come out, please come back to the channel and I will be doing showcases on all of them. But yeah, until the next video guys, I will see you in the next one. Later.